What's up guys, it's TheImacMania and today I have something really interesting to show you, and it's my favorite apps on OS X Lion. As you know, tomorrow Mountain Lion is being released, but don't worry, most of these apps I'm going to show you will work on both OS X Lion and Mountain Lion. So let's get started. Let's open Launchpad and see what's on there. On the first folder, actually let's go on the first page where I have most of the pre-installed apps and programs that come with the OS itself, and also the 4 basic web browsers such as Firefox, Google Chrome, Opera and Safari, and also uTorrent and VLC. Nothing else on here. uTorrent is to download torrents and VLC of course to watch any format video. So there's nothing to watch in here, and also forgot iMovie HD, which I don't really use. It's really outdated, but I wanted to download it to see how it looks like. So again, nothing to show right there. So let's get on to the next page where most of the magic happens. So in the first folder we have the developer apps to create iPhone apps, and it's Dashcode, Instruments, Quartz Composer, Xcode, and this is the installation thing. So Xcode, again, nothing to show you here, but that's my where I try to create to develop iPhone apps, which is really difficult, I must admit. Next we have the social networking folder, which I don't know really why I named it like that, but inside of there I have Skype, Chatbot, which I don't know why I still have that because it's really pointless, and TeamViewer, which is an app that I really use, and basically it lets you control your computer from other computers around the world if you are abroad, for example, or lets you control other computers from your computer. I mean, you may have a relative on America and maybe want to control their computer to view some files. So this is what you do to control computers, of course not hacking computers, but control them legally. So this is free on the TeamViewer website. Maybe if you want, I'll have a link down below, or just ask me in the comment section below if I forgot to do that. But yeah, nothing else in this social networking folder, which again I don't know why I named it like that, but yeah. So let's get on with the next folder, which is the Word, text and stuff. So this folder is basically school stuff, and such as Microsoft Office and Apple equivalent, which are Numbers, Pages and Keynote. So it's basically school stuff, and also have some thesaurus here and Uncode, which is really useless, and I don't know, I bought that, that's why I still have it, but I downloaded it and it's useless. It didn't do what the description of the app said. So again, here's some Microsoft Office stuff, Microsoft Office reminders, and yeah, the basic PowerPoint, Word and Excel, and also document connection, remote desktop. Yeah, nothing else right here. So the next folder is where most of my the most used apps on my Mac are. So let's get started with Alfred. You basically know what Alfred is if you are looking into apps and stuff on your for your Mac. So this is a better Spotlight app. So let's search, for example, Google Chrome, and it's right there. So when I click on that, it opens Google Chrome. I'm not gonna do that, so I'll quit that anyway. So that's what Alfred for. It's a better Spotlight app. That's what the description of the app says. It runs on the menu tab right here, the menu bar, and also there's some settings as well to set up, and have an account, maybe subscribe, and general. You can set up to do lots of things. For example, launch Alfred or login. You can have a command shortcut for Alfred to launch Alfred. And advanced, there's nothing else. Basically, it's pretty straightforward, nothing major to it, but it's really useful if you want to find things really easy. So let's do a search again. So it's .ipsw, and should have found something. for example, if it doesn't found something. So it does a search about it. So why isn't Alfred finding something? So there are some things that it doesn't really recognize and finds them, but most of the things it finds. And you also have handbrake, for example, which I'm gonna show you in a bit. And you have shortcuts as well. For example, if you press enter, it will open. That's a shortcut, but yeah, nothing major in it, but it's really useful if you want to find stuff easy and without really having to look in Finder and stuff. So yeah, sorry about handbrake opening, but yeah, let's get to the next tab. So the next tab is called caffeine. It's what this does basically. It lets you have your computer not sleep or get on standby when you're not on it. For example, it says here show this is where it opens, that's what it says. It's the dialog box, and then default duration, you can have it to stay awake indefinitely 5 hours 5 minutes when you're not on it, and this prevents your computer from getting to sleep. So close that, and then you have to press this in order to activate caffeine. So when the coffee is in the cup, you know that this is active and your computer won't get to sleep, never. As I said, it to indefinitely. So let's close that for now and quit that not to slow down my Mac. Yeah, I don't know if they make any difference, but yeah. So the next tab is called Mac Tracker, and I'm not gonna open that because I think I'm just gonna explain what it does to you. This is free on the Mac App Store. Alfred is free. I'm not sure about Caffeine, but I'll have it down below, the prices and stuff. So Mac Tracker is free, and what basically lets you do is find Mac history. If you want to find anything about Apple, about any of the products of Apple, for example, if they're still supported, the warranty is still supported, or the price it was sold 50 years ago or something. So actually I'm gonna open that, yeah, just to show you how it looks like. I think it's a better idea than explaining to you. So I don't know why it takes some time. Yeah, so here it is. You can find information about anything Apple sold from the Apple 1 and Apple 2 and that, but I mean, you can find anything about MacBooks, iMacs, Power Macs, and Power Macintosh, as you can see right there, Power Mac G3, G4, notebooks, servers, devices such as iPhones. Where's that? So devices, Apple TV, for example, iPod, iPhones, anything that the Apple sold, not the Apple sold from the time it opened. So it's really useful. And for example, if I click on something random, it says memory and connections. Yeah, there's nothing much on this, so I'm gonna go to something else. Mac Mini 2005, for example, and it says support status is vintage and is yellow light. Memory and graphics, it sells all of it here. Software, Mac OS X 10.4.2, and maximum OS, it's Mac OS X 10.5.8. So it's really useful, especially if you own some computers that are really old and you want to see if they're still supported, which is the maximum software they can get. Also, this is cool with iPhones as well, to find software which are supported, and it's free, so I think it's really cool to have, and it's really helpful if you want to discover things about Apple. So let's close that for now and get to the next tab. So this is nothing, recover this assistant, nothing really important. So I get to the next tab, which is memory free, and this is an app that I really use, and it basically frees your RAM, so RAM. So if I click free memory, it will no responsive for a short period of time, your Mac will not be, yeah, this is normal behavior, okay, just click on that, and it will free your memory, creating a faster Mac and work better. that's why I have it. For example, if I run multiple apps together, I use this to um, shorten the lag time, and it's really useful to me and is one of the most used apps on my Mac. So if I close that for now, it freed memory. Okay, so I'll have again, it's called, let me see that again, memory freer, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, memory freer, and I'll have the price down below as I said before. And yeah, so the next up is Space Gremlin, and again this is to free space on your Mac, and I really enjoy using this app because I remove files that are not used and stuff. So as you can see here, I scanned before this video my Macintosh HD, so it's really easy to do that. You just open uh, the general thing, the Space Gremlin thing, and you scan your Macintosh HD, and you just click on that, and that's where it comes up. And yeah, it's really cool. You can see, for example, here users 228.4 gigabytes used, and I have 217.5 gigabytes of free space. So that's really nice. And also, for example, if I go to Steam, right there, and click show in Finder, it will immediately show it to me in Finder, and I can delete wherever I want and fix stuff. For example, if my computer is being full up or being laggy, I can fix stuff and find things that are raw I don't really use. And this is a great layout to show things. And also, if you drag your pointer on top of those, it will say things size, for example 28.7 gigabytes right there. So this is really cool and helps you clean your Mac, and I really enjoy using it, and I love it. So that was it about it. Nothing really complicated. It looks really complicated, but it's not actually. It's pretty straightforward. Just right click on it, show in Finder and stuff, or you can even move to trash, which is really useful. But first view it on Finder, because I think you may delete something that you really need. So don't be so not selective, let's say. So let's close that. And that was Space Gremlin. I think it's $3.99 in the Mac App Store, but again, I'm gonna have that down below. Win on X, this is again on the Mac App Store. And okay, prices, I have them all down below, so I'm not gonna talk about that right now. So it lets you run Windows apps on your Mac, so .exe apps on your Mac, but don't think that you're gonna run, for example, Call of Duty Modern Warfare or something like that, because it's basically gonna run more lightweight apps, such as for example, when I had GCSE exams and I couldn't read the disc that was on the back of my books, I used this to view them, and I was really happy when I found that. And you can have lots of things, small things that you can do on your Mac, and now do them, because this is really useful, and you can get it on the Mac App Store. So it's called Win on X, and Ty's iPhone Help has a video on it. I found it from Ty, and really thanks. I'm really thankful I found that, because it really helps me out, and you can find it on his channel. It explains it more in depth. And so yeah, next we have Boot Exchanger, and this is something to change your boot up logo. For example, the default one is the white Apple logo and the thing that loads underneath it, but if I open that, you can see that my boot up logo is this thing right there. You can have any image you want, and also comes with sample ones, as you can see right there, around let's say 10 of them or 11. Yeah, so you can change it to any of that, and you can also have the default image, which is this one right there, but I'm gonna put current image. And yeah, so close that. That's really cool, and this is not in the Mac App Store, but you can find it. I'll maybe have a link down below. If it still exists, that's a problem. That's why this is not really good. It's really old, I mean, and the website may be down, but I'll try and find a link for that, and you can still get it. And it's really cool, it gives a cool look to your Mac. Next, it's Dropbox, and nothing to show about that. Flutter, I have another video of that on my channel, and it's basically to control your iTunes, YouTube videos, Vimeo, anything that has to play something, music, MP3s, MP4s, or something like that. You control the play, stop with your hands, hand gestures, and it's really cool. You can go and see my video. Although there have been some updates that let you control YouTube videos that I don't show on my previous video. But just to let you know, this is a great app, and if you want, you can check out the other video and also have the download link on the other video. Sorry about that. Next, it's Magic Window, which basically it's a time-lapse background for your Mac, and it's really cool. But the only thing is that has to run in the menu bar above. As you can see right there, will load up. So yeah, so it's a time lapse. You can't see it right there, but if we go to scene browser and we go to that thing right there, as you can see the desktop background change, and you play it like that, it will show you how it will time lapse over time, of course in a fast forward speed. And you can have a lot of scenes and for free, and you can download them. But this is a paid app, so of course these are free, but you have to pay to get this app. And it looks really cool, and to have it right there makes your desktop look nice. But I think it should be free, cause I think it's not something I use really often. So have again the name and the price down below. Next we have Google Earth, nothing to show you. Virus Scanner, again this is not really good. Again, nothing to show you. CC Cleaner is to clean your cache, bookmarks, and application stuff. So really cool to clean again your Mac, again with Space Gremlin. And the next app is called Lock Screen 2, and this is an app I really want to show you. So it's up on your menu bar. You can go to Preferences and Appearance right there. You can choose your background image. So I'm gonna show you that and see what you can do. So it's basically an iPhone lock screen for your Mac. Any Mac you have, and you just slide your keyboard. For example, the QWERTY letters, you slide them and it opens. It's really cool to show your friends. Nothing really useful, but it's cool, and your friends will love that, because mine did. And it looks cool. That's just it. It's just to have something that gets you out of the daily routine of a Mac, and something that your friends will have never seen before. So friends, family, etc. So preferences, you can set up images, default current desktop. I have the current desktop image. If I click right there, experimental, unlock by trackpad. That's an experimental feature that lets you unlock with trackpad, of course. I'm not using a trackpad right now, but that's okay. So close that and go to the next app. And again, this is called Lock Screen 2. Next up is called Houdini, and the first I'm gonna show you App Cleaner, then Houdini. App Cleaner, basically it's a trash for your Mac, and it lets you delete anything you want, anything. And it's actually uninstalling if you are familiar with Windows. You're installing an app and not just deleting it. So let's here's I'm on the Applications tab. You can drag things in here. For example, if I drag that, okay, if I drag that, no. So yeah, things you can delete from things. So basically this is for applications, nothing else. So let's get to the App Store right there, and you can delete the App Store, and you can delete that. But I'm not recommending you to delete App Store, because you need the App Store to do where you can download applications. Anyway, so that's basically uninstalling applications and apps that you don't need, helps you clean them up, and then empty your trash after you clean them from here. It sends us to trash and you have to empty it. So Houdini is one of my basically most used apps, and I have it running on here. And it basically, I saw that from Soldier Knows Best, so thanks to him for showing that to me. And I also wanted to show it to you. You can check out his channel if you haven't, which I'm sure you did. If you go, for example, iTunes, let's open iTunes. So what this app lets you do is close applications that you're not using, but not close, for example, completely close them, but minimize them. So if I go to iTunes and set the time to 15 seconds of not using it, you can set these of any applications you want. So iTunes 15 seconds, and if I'm not using it for 15 seconds, it will minimize it to my dock. So let's click on space right there. It actually minimized it. So I'm on Finder, clicked away from iTunes. As you can see right there, I'm on iTunes now. See right there. And if I click right there, I'm on Finder. So let's wait 15 seconds and see that it's going to actually close down. So basically that's my mostly used apps. I have some other to show you, but these are my most used apps, and I hope you enjoyed the vid. And as you can see, Houdini just closed iTunes, and it's minimized it. When I open it again, it will be right there. So it is really cool, Houdini, and I recommend you getting it. It's free in the Mac App Store, and yeah. So nothing else with these. Again, here are my video editing software and stuff, and also I have ScreenFlow, which is to capture the screen. But what I'm using right now is QuickTime X, I think. Yeah, it's QuickTime Player. Anyway, but it's QuickTime X, and so I'm not really using ScreenFlow because I have QuickTime. It's more much easier to use that, but ScreenFlow is a really cool program, a really pro editing program that lets you also put your face on a screen recording, video your face on a screen recording. So that's again really cool. Then I have motion effects with your eyesight. Again, nothing really major. Wallpapers HD. Now I recommend that to get it because it has some awesome wallpapers, guys, and you can choose your resolution depending on which Mac you have. So if I choose, take some time to load because it's really high definition. So as you can see it here, it has all the resolutions. I have mine is 1920 multiplied by I don't know why I said multiplied by 1080. So here are some wallpapers, and random, for example, or popular, and you just click on that and press get. The only bad thing about that is that you can get only 5 downloads a day, but that's free. That's why it has to be 5 downloads a day and not anymore. You can upgrade to have unlimited downloads, but I don't think you're gonna really use unlimited downloads. And for example, this wallpaper gonna get because it looks nice. So downloading it, as you can see it there, it says there 1 download and you have another 4 left. So it takes some time anyway, so I'm gonna open Launchpad until that is done. I have Motion 5, which again, nothing really. It's to create intros. My intro is made in Motion 5. I'm not gonna get into that because it's really complicated. I mean, I will need a separate video for that. Handbrake, I showed it to you before. Again, I'm not gonna open that, but it basically lets you convert video files, add subtitles, and basically do anything you want. For example, I use it for converting .avi files in order to add it to iTunes. So that's good. That's cool. And you can also copy DVD discs. For example, if you have bought one disc and you wanted to have it on your Mac as well, you can just copy it from that on your Mac and have it on both disk and your Mac, and not have it to carry it around. So that's really cool. Handbrake, you can search it. It's really easy to manipulate and stuff, and it's free. It's not on the Mac App Store, but I have the link down below for those who would want to get it. And then Ice Plus and Aperture, nothing to talk about that. Graphics and design, again, this is nothing. I don't really use any of these, but I have them. Actually, don't know why I have them. Game style is to create applications. It's really easy to create applications, but I'm not using that. I'm using Xcode to get started with my app developing things and skills, which I have none. And Audacity is to edit the music and stuff, and it's free, of course. All of these are free. Next, I have games. I'm not gonna get into games in this video because this is about applications and stuff, but I really want to show you one of them. It's called The Incident. You may know that, but you have to check it out. Actually, I'm not gonna show it to you, but there are other videos that do so. So check it out and see if you like it. I really recommend you get it. But please watch other videos about it. I'm not gonna do it in this video right now. Also, Worms and Pinball are awesome. And Touchscreen is cool, but I prefer it on iPhone, iPods and stuff, not Mac. On iOS is better. Jenga as well is cool. So close that, and nothing there, nothing there. This is to hide my IP, and I used it for becoming a partner with YouTube, and actually get monetized with YouTube because I'm not a partner. They stopped that for now, and I have to get into a network that I don't want to do so. But anyway, that's nothing to do with this video. And then nothing in here, nothing in here. And the last folder I want to show you, it's this one. The most used tab on my Mac, I believe, it's Photoshop, because I love photoshopping and stuff, and so I really recommend to do that, to use Photoshop. It's really cool and really entertaining to be able to make your photographs better or edit your photographs. And Photoshop, you can get it for free. I have a link. Actually have a video on my channel, shows you how to get all of the master collection for free. But I know I support piracy, I must tell you that. I'll buy them once the trial is over. So that was it, guys. You can get it completely free on my channel, of course, and not the trial, the whole of it. And so Dreamweaver, I don't really use it. It's to create websites, but I don't really use it. After Effects, edit videos. Again, Photoshop to edit photos, Fireworks to edit photos. Here, create animations, iPhone apps and stuff. This, I don't really use it. Adobe Bridge and Mocha AE C6, I don't really use it. Also, SA Color, Finesse 3 UI, and Adobe Photoshop, Render Engine. Adobe After Effects, sorry, Render Engine. These are not the apps that I really use, but these two right here are the most used Adobe apps that I use myself. So that was it, guys. Thank you for watching. This was a really long video, and as you can see here, the background is downloaded. I don't know why it's not in high definition anyway, so maybe that one will be better. So that was it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please comment, rate and subscribe. Sorry for being so long, but I wanted to show you everything of my apps. And as you can see, this is an amazing background right there, high definition, looks cool. So that was it, guys. Thank you very much, and please comment, rate and subscribe, as I said before. And yeah, peace.